I think it seems like no one else would be joining. So like I'll just continue. So
Yes, भाई मैसेज तो कर दिया मैंने.
हाँ ठीक है. Don't worry. Like तो मतलब क्या देखा था last time? So we looked at what is Firebase. So let me just check if I'm recording. I need to record. So I'm not sharing my screen here. So, okay. I'm recording. So we looked at what is Firebase and what features it has. Now it's time to see how to implement our Firebase projects with our Flutter project. So first we need to visit the Firebase website and register via a Gmail account. After registering, you have to go to the Firebase console where you can set up your new Firebase project. Once you complete the setup, okay. So I'll just share this link on the Meet here. So this is the Firebase website. If you go here, just try to log in. I've already logged in. So via my Gmail account. So it's showing Anish Natikar. And what you do here is you just click get started after you log in.
Yes, भाई.
So tell me if you are able to reach this screen, this page, because you're the only one. Let's keep this more hands-on.
Yes, भाई. One second.
Yeah.
So I have to register this, right?
Yes. You on that link I shared, you have to register onto it. Let me just sign out of all accounts and see what it looks like initially. So initially you are like this. The top right page there is sign in or there is register now. So choose an account. So Anish Natikar. So I'll just put my password and I'm signed in to Firebase. So just do this. What happened to my meet? For some reason, it told me that my sign-in credentials changed and I had to leave. Sorry, I'll just start presenting again. So
Yes, भाई.
I've joined own uh, via my own this account so that there is no issues this time instead of the DSA account. So let's go back to Firebase. Your video conferencing. Okay, Flutter career plan. So just tell me if you have signed in.
I'm here, but where is the option to sign in?
It was on the
There
top
is only
right.
one option to register.
Okay, then register. Can you share your screen and
Yes.
I would guide you then for the initial part only. After which, like, it would be simpler, I guess. So there's another person who just joined. Rishabh,
Permission is not there to share the screen.
let me just see. Can I promote anyone? Oh, I think the person left. Settings, video, caption. So I don't think I have the permission to promote you. But anyways, like I'll just register and tell me what is happening. I just
Yes.
registered via your Google account, the one you normally use.
Yes, now I got that.
So just sign in, and after signing in, uh, just click on Get Started. The on the home page, there will be a Get Started button. I just start presenting my screen.
Yes, we have 1 second. There is some problem.
Yeah, tell me what is the issue.
Then I'm clicking the continue button.
Yes.
The screen is popping up. 1 second.
If you can like send me a picture on WhatsApp on the group, then I can help like debug it. If you can't
Do we
like,
have to fill the IO registration
no,
also?
no, 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 don't fill that. That is an event. That is not necessary. You just need to sign in and go to get started.
Then I'm clicking on registration. The new website is opening. The IO registration.
Yeah, that is not what we want. We don't want to register to IO. IO is, there is an event going on. That is why it was giving that option. But we just want to just click. Do you see the option get started?
Yes, yes.
Just click that.
Okay, no need to sign in.
Yeah, just try. Maybe it will ask you directly just to sign in. What do you see? Do you see something like add
No, they are
project?
not asking.
Okay, so just that's
Yeah.
fine. That's fine. Just go to add project. In your case, there would be only this option. So I have just made like these many projects and they are just sitting there. But
Yes.
initially there would be just this add project. So when I click it, it tells me let's start with a name for your project. So this is your Firebase project. This is your backend for the app you were going to build or you are going to build. So you can enter any name. In this case, I'll call it Flutter Festival 5, and my organization is taken from my email directly. So I'll just continue after this. Tell me if you were able to do that stuff.
Yes.
Okay. Now what it is this, now it's showing Google Analytics for your Firebase project. So your project, um, You can also have Google Analytics like showing you data of users and other stuff like user segment targeting across Firebase products, A/B testing, crash-free users. You can get the data for all these, or you can disable it and let it be if you don't need the data. But for our case, we'll just continue. So
Okay, bhaiya.
after continuing, it will tell you configure your Google Analytics. So you can just select default account for Firebase because that is the option that um, people would have. Do you see that option?
Which one? They're asking for location.
So they're asking for location. Okay, then like what all is being asked?
The country name.
Yeah, just give India.
Yes.
It's fine. Like Fire Google, these Google websites are reliable, so you can put your data. Firebase is a useful product, so you might require it later if you want. So tell me like what you see right now.
Yeah, it is finishing up. It is low.
Okay.
Now it's telling your new project is ready.
Your new project is ready. So I guess you have done this part. Okay, so a project with the same project ID exists. So in my case, I had a project with
Yes,
the
this page is coming.
okay, yeah. So your project is ready. That is done. Now what you have to do to integrate it is like it won't be exactly this page. I think it would be okay. So there would be some option of getting started over here as well. Let me just open a different project. Okay, so like random. I'll just make another project so that it will show me the exact page.
Yes, it is sure. It is telling get started by adding Firebase
Yeah,
to your
yeah, yeah. Wait, let me just make this project and I'll show you the steps of how to add them to Flutter. So you have Android
yes.
Studio with Flutter, right?
Yes, bhaiya.
Okay. So yeah, project is ready. So now it would be showing you this page. So first thing you do after coming to this page is you can click this Android icon. Just click that.
Yes, bhaiya.
Now it will tell you to do register your app. Um, you can add your nickname. So I'll tell you what to do from here. Now you go to Android Studio and you make a new Flutter project. Open up Android Studio and just make a new Flutter project. So go new Flutter project. So I'll just go next and this will be called random in my case and finish. So it will be creating a Flutter project at this moment and you open it up in this window itself. Just tell me when you're done.
Yes, bhaiya. One second.
Yes.
Sir, can you please tell what is Firebase and why it is used?
So did you attend the last session?
Uh,
Yeah, I have shared a recording for the last session and the slides. You can probably just watch the slides, but because you are the only one in the meeting, I'll just repeat that Firebase is basically a complete backend solution for all kinds of apps. It can be like a website, it can be an Android app, it can be an iOS app, it can be a desktop app, any kind of app from any kind of technology. Suppose you are making website from using React, you can use Firebase as your backend as well. If you're making an iOS app from Swift, you can still use Firebase. And Flutter as well has support for Firebase. So what is,
okay,
yeah, so
so
you,
any language is supported for Firebase,
yeah, yeah,
like Java also.
yeah, you don't need to learn any separate language. It will be in the, yeah, it would be available in most of the languages. Like for websites, it's available in JavaScript. For Android, it is available in Kotlin, Java. For iOS, Swift as well. So it is basically functions which are calling. They have made libraries for Firebase which call its API, and that API will do the operations on the actual Firebase software, which is with Google. So that is what is being happening. And basically, what is backend? Backend of any app is the part which usually people don't see, like the database, like the authentication system, like how ads are running, like how storage is being handled, where are the images, where are the videos going, um,
Yeah.
etc. It's all this backend. So Firebase is a really convenient tool which can handle stuff like this. And it's
Yes, sir, I understood.
free for beginners. So if you are just starting and
Free.
your app is really small, you you can use Firebase for free. But when you require more, when you have more users and your user base has grown, now you have more traffic, more operations being done, then it will charge you linearly depending on the number of users and how much it is
Oh,
being used. So that is convenient for developers as well, because then they can like pay them when they're earning through their apps. So here, have you reached this page?
yes, sir.
So what you do right now, have you just made a new Flutter project? Like, so we would require some data from these files, and we'll just put them here, and vice versa. Just tell me when you're done building a new Flutter project.
Yeah, you continue. I will see the recording once again because I have to download this. Sorry.
You have to download Flutter. That's what you were saying.
Yes, yes.
Okay, okay, yeah, no problem. So like I would show you what is to be done, and I'll share the recording. So first thing you do, under the Android section, there is this app folder. So just open it up and go to the build.gradle file. So here you, if you scroll down a bit, someone just came right now.
Others.
So Adarsh is here. So Adarsh, do you want me to start from the beginning? Um, because Yes, Bhaiya. So I'll just quickly start from the beginning, from where we left. So here, so in the last session, I was not able to do the linking of the Firebase project and the Flutter project, right? Because I had some issues with Android Studio. So this session, I would be continuing that. So what do we need to do is first we need to go to the Firebase website. I just you can just go to Google and type Firebase. I'll just give you the link direct. So once you go to the Firebase website, I'll just share the link on the WhatsApp group as well as the Google Meet chat box. So here I'll just put the link. So others just go to this website, and if you are getting the option get started, just click that. Once I click get start,
Yes, sir.
yeah, once I click get started, I yeah, I have given some kind of like this kind of page, but initially you would have only this add project box. So you have to click that. So I would click this right now. So once, so are you here? Have you reached?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So basically, this is the page where you will create your Firebase project. So it is asking what you would like to name it. You can name it anything. Name it some. Um, I would name it like Goa or something for me. Okay, it needs to be 4 characters now. Let's call it Mumbai. So let's here I've named it Mumbai, and here you are given the option if you require the Google Analytics features for your app. It will give you all the data about the users, like here user segmentation, targeting across Firebase products, crash-free users, event-based cloud function triggers, some kind of reporting it will do. So you can enable or disable these. So I would just keep this as default enabled and just do continue. So after you do continue, what let me just in case of Rishabh, he told me you have to like put in some details about uh, the country and other stuff. So like in my case, it's directly showing me select an account. So just fill,
Yes, sir, it is asking location
yeah,
of
yeah,
analytics.
yeah. Give your details. Don't worry, it's like safe. This is a Google product and it's really highly used, really popular one. So I guess like after you do that, it will just build your project, or if directly, or if that's not the case, you just click default account for Firebase and just create project.
But yeah, I have disabled it, then it is not asking location.
Yeah, if you disable the analytics,
Yes, sir.
yeah, probably that is the case. Yeah, that is good. Like we would not do much with analytics because this is just a setting up. Um, yeah, we are just setting it up. So just to continue, and you would be sent to this kind of page. Just tell me when you're here.
Yes, sir. I am in this page.
So what we have to do is now you open up your Android Studio and make a new Flutter project by going to the file, new Flutter project. I have opened a new Flutter project. And yeah, so just do it quickly and tell me when it is done.
Yes, sir, completed.
Okay, so Now what you need to do is on this Firebase website. On this Firebase website, you see this Android icon. Suppose you are making an Android app, and for that you need Firebase. So you would click this icon. Flutter supports all kinds of these things, platforms. So you can choose any, but I would show this in terms of Android right now. So once you click the Android option, you are brought to this page, and this is the moment you just joined. So you're up to date with Rishabh. So here what you have to do is you open up your Flutter project, and in the Android folder, there would be an app folder which has this build.gradle file. Just go and open that file. Once you're done, just tell me.
Yes, bhai, I have opened.
So you need to scroll down a bit to this default config application ID. So you just copy this application ID, copy, and you paste it over here. And app nickname is optional. You can add a nickname to your app if you want it, but that is optional. And after doing that, click register app. Are you done with that step?
Yes, bhai.
Okay, so now you need to download this Google services.json file. So just click this option, and it will in some time, yeah, show this downloads folder. Just download it in the downloads folder, and now it should be available in downloads. And what you do is from here you drag it into Android Studio where your Flutter project was, in the apps folder, under the Android folder. So it will ask me to refactor. I will click refactor, and the Google services JSON will come into the app folder. It is not in the SRC folder, it is in the app folder. Okay, so once you have done that, tell me. So then we will continue.
Bhai, I have dragged it into app folder.
Okay, nice. So what we do is we just click next. So we have done that step. Now what you need to do is add Firebase SDK to some build script. So project level build.gradle. So you go into the build.gradle in your project. So that means this one. The not the one inside app. It is in Android folder, but it is a separate build.gradle file in the Android folder. So come to this place, and you see this, you see all this code, and there's this comment here, add this line, class path com.google.gms, Google services, etc. So you just copy this, and under dependencies, I just go and add this. Just do that, and this this is the build.gradle file in the Android folder, but not in the app folder, just under the Android folder. Once you're done, just tell me.
Done there.
Okay. So now what we will do is we'll open up this app folder again, and we'll go to the build.gradle file in the app folder, and then we'll close this. This is the folder where we took this application ID. And now what we have to do is we have to apply this plugin. So you just copy this, and you can go to the last line and just add this last line of your whole app build.gradle. You can apply the plugin, no issues. Now there are some other things you can add, like Firebase analytics. If you have not chosen analytics option, don't need to add this. And this is also optional. You only needed to add this line, Google services. So now that is done, we'll just go and click next. So now you are all set. Make sure to check out the documentation. You can explore some sample Firebase apps or continue. You can check this out. Like I'll just like open this up in a new tab and just give you the links on WhatsApp so that you can check it later. For now, we are mostly set up. We have set up Firebase. We have connected it with the app. Let's just verify if our app is working. So, oh yeah, I have to select a device. So we have to run our main whole Flutter project, the default Flutter app which comes initially. If that is able to run without any issue, that means our app is working. There are some warnings, but they are just warnings. They are not errors. Let's just wait for some time and see if we got it right. If the app is able to run, that means all this setup was successful. Okay, I think it is running. It's just building the app right now. So it's probably successful. It will, it should show the default Flutter app, the counter one. Yeah, so the app is working fine, and we have connected our Flutter app with our Firebase project. Our Flutter project is now uh, linked with our this Firebase project. You can now add go through these features and add them to your project. But today I won't be doing that. I would have thought I would have like built an app, shown how to build an app with the authentication part, but unfortunately I was not able to solve the errors. But I would show you like my progress that I had made. So open project. Others, just tell me if you were able to run your app. Like, is it working or do you have any issues?
Yes, but it is in process. Once completed, I will do.
Okay. Till then, like, I'll wait before opening a new project. I think someone is at the door. I'll just mute myself for a moment. हाँ हाँ आ जाओ, खुला है क्या? ले जाओ, मैं सेशन ले रहा है तो ले जाओ, नो इश्यूज। हाँ, थैंक यू, थैंक यू। ओके, आई एम बैक। So others like, is it working?
Yeah, I think it is. It got stuck. Once I will run it again.
Acha,
It is showing this running Gradle task assembled.
okay. But if you have done what I told you, then I think there should not be issues.
Yes, I have did the same. I
Oh,
think it will take some time.
yeah. Hopefully there is no like random error. So like now I'll show you guys like what I planned for today. So the app, another try, I guess it was called. Let's just open up in a new window and see. Is this the app? Login, sign up. Yeah, this is not the app. This was one of the app, but it like failed. I tried to view many tutorials. I tried many tutorials, but unfortunately, I just couldn't get the the Firebase authentication errors solved. Um, this has just taken over my entire screen. Let's just see if this is the project. This is also not the project. Like I created like 4 or 5 projects, but I yeah couldn't solve the errors. Um, Open email, password, login, Flutter, Firebase, or what is this? Email, password, login. Yeah, it is this. So like I just show you. Oh yeah, I have to select my device and so I was planning to make an authentication app today. So just wait while it is compiling. So I have the UI made, but I have I couldn't like get the Firebase stuff to work, Google Firebase stuff. But if you want the UI part of the code, I would share it as soon as possible. Just wait a moment for it to run. Yeah, it's almost done. So this is the login UI system. So you can enter your email ID over here, your password over here, and your password will be like hidden. So that is an email is Anish Natikar @gmail. You can enter it, and there are also option for login. If you don't have an account, you can sign up. Click sign up, and you're brought to this page. Like you have to like